He was known as S.T. Jones, or Special Delivery Jones. This is Wrestling News Now. I'm Todd Tanner. We're talking about one of the all-time greats within the world of the then WWF. Special Delivery Jones. And just who was this gentleman? He was one of the all-time greats, as I said a couple seconds ago, and there's not much more I can say about him except that this man did it all. Conrad Ephraim was an Antiquan professional wrestler, best known by his ring name Special Delivery Jones or S.D. Jones from his time in the World Wrestling Federation. He also wrestled for, check it out, Jim Crockett Promotions and the National Wrestling Alliance, and he won the NWA America's Tag Team Championship on 3 different occasions. Let's talk about this great brother on tonight. Where did he come from? How did he get his start? Before becoming a professional wrestler, Ephraim worked at a telephone company. He also took part in boxing and lifting weights. While there, he began training under Johnny Rodz in the sport of professional wrestling. Upon completion of his training, he quit his job and began working for NWA Mid-Atlantic under the name Roosevelt Jones in a tag team with his partner and kayfabe cousin Rufus R. Jones. While there, they had a memorable feud with the Anderson family, Ole and Gene. On January 17, 1975, after leaving the Mid-Atlantic area for California, Jones won his first of 3 tag team titles, combining with Porkchop Cash to take the NWA America's Tag Team Championship from the Hollywood Blondes, Buddy Roberts and Jerry Brown. The following month, Jones and Cash dropped the titles back to the Blondes. Jones won the title again in 1977, teaming with Tom Jones to defeat Black Gordman and Goliath. Gordman and Goliath regained the championship, but SD and Tom Jones won the belts back from them on November 18, 1977. SD Jones had his first match in the WWF on April 25, 1974, facing Nikolai Volkov in Trenton, New Jersey. Jones would continue to wrestle in the WWF, or the WWF, as it was known then, as a mid-card babyface who would give the heels a hard time but end up losing. He did, however, win quite a few matches on smaller cards against lower card or fellow mid-carders like Ryan Shaw and Johnny Rodz. Jones was often featured in tag team matches partnered with Tony Atlas, and the two challenged Mr. Fuji and Mr. Saito for the WWE Tag Team Championship several times in 1981. On one occasion, the two ended up as the final men in a battle royale and flipped a coin to decide the winner, as seen on the WWF Coliseum video, Best of the WWF Volume 4 and Grand Slam video cassettes. SD helped put over Greg Valentine at a 1979 TV taping when Valentine locked in his figure 4 leg lock and refused to let go, leading to Jones's doing a stretcher job and subsequently appearing in Madison Square Garden with his leg in a cast. He was also the tag team partner of Andre the Giant on November 13, 1984, when Andre's hair was cut by Ken Patera and Big John Studd. At the inaugural WrestleMania 1985, he famously lost to King Kong Bundy in an official match of 9 seconds, although the actual time from bell to pinfall was 17 seconds. In any case, it would stand as the quickest match in WrestleMania history until The Rock defeated Eric Rowan in 6 seconds at WrestleMania, or Eric Rowan in 6 seconds at WrestleMania 32 in 2016. Jones was a workhorse for the WWF as he wrestled 240 matches per year during his career and twice wrestled over 300 matches in a single year, with 302 in 1978 and 305 in 1984. Despite mainly being used as a preliminary talent in the 1980s, WWF, Jones garnered further recognition when LJN created 2 action figures of him for their Wrestling Superstars toy line. One was yellow with blue palm trees and the other was a red shirt. He also appeared in the WWS music video for Land of a Thousand Dances. Jones's last match was in New York City at Madison Square Garden on October 19, 1990, losing by pinfall against Iron Mike Sharp. After WWF, he wrestled with Herb Abrams, Universal Wrestling Federation, and Universal Wrestling Superstars in New York City. He retired from the sport in 1995. In 2006, S.D. Jones appeared for the WWE, inducting Tony Atlas into the Hall of Fame. S.D. Jones was added to the WWE Hall of Fame on April 7, 2019, as a legacy inductee. After retiring from wrestling, Jones lost a considerable amount of weight and took a job at the New York Daily News. He died in Antigua on October 26, 2008, following a stroke suffered 2 days earlier. Following his death, his wife called on Wednesday. He was laughing and singing and all of that. He went to feed the dogs, and when he came back, he called my name, he said. Kay. He showed me his fingers, and the next thing I know, his body went limp. We went to the doctors, and he had 3/4 of his brain bleeding covered with blood. S.D. Jones, one of the greatest of all time, one I truly liked and truly admired and respected along the way. So let's not forget that he, in the NWA Wrestling, Hollywood Wrestling, he was the NWA America's Tag Team Champion on 3 different occasions with Pork Chop Cash and Tom Jones twice. In the Universal Superstars of America, he was the USA Tag Team Champion 1 time with Tony Atlas. Inducted into the Hall of Fame class of 2019. For Wrestling News Now, I'm Todd Tanner.